My name is Sonia Dodson, and a year ago, I was sitting right where you're sitting now in human biology. I wanted to share with you a few things that were going through my mind that day. One, I don't like science very much at all, and this was a required course, so I was really nervous. I was afraid I was going to fail. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to keep up. I wouldn't be able to remember things. This semester, I was in the honors seminar class. We focused on curiosity, learning what it was, what it does for your brain. Through that class, I started thinking about ways that I've had success in the last 2 years at KVCC. Part of that was that I kept my brain active. While taking human biology, I wasn't thinking about it being curiosity or anything like that. I just wanted to survive. But after taking the honors class, I realized that being a lifelong learner and being someone full of curiosity, asking a lot of questions, helped me not only survive but thrive. What is curiosity and how does it affect your learning? According to the dictionary, curiosity is a strong desire to know or learn something. It is a noun. When curiosity is allowed, it's like a low-pressure system, like a vacuum or a tornado. It pulls thought and creativity. It is an encouraging breeding ground for learning. In this article, they say the most important thing about curiosity is that it makes your mind active instead of passive. They say your mind is a muscle and that you need to exercise it. Mental exercise through curiosity can make your mind stronger and stronger. Let's talk about the brain. The human brain is magnificent. In a few short weeks, you'll start learning about things like neurons and pathways in your brain, the myelin sheath. All of these have to do with curiosity and have to do with something called neuroplasticity. Over the next couple of months, you'll learn so many new words and so many new things about the human body and about the brain. You will learn how the neurons work and how the neurotransmitters in your body work, and you'll learn about something called neuroplasticity. What is neuroplasticity? According to the dictionary, neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to form and recognize synaptic connections, especially in response to learning or experience or following injury. As we do mental activities, we create new pathways in our brain. As we repeat that activity, it strengthens it. That is neuroplasticity. Here you can see a neuron with the dendrites. The more we experience and learn through curiosity, the more our dendrites stretch out and make other connections in our brains. Neuroplasticity provides us with a brain that can adapt not only to changes inflicted by damage, but allows adaptation to any and all experiences and changes we may encounter. I'd like to share with you some of the tools I used over the course of the semester to help keep my brain engaged, spark curiosity, and learn the many lists of things that will be thrown at you this semester. Now we're going to look at an app called Quizlet that you can use on your device to help you study. One of the things I loved about Quizlet is that there were different ways to learn. It engages different parts of your brain so that you can learn the same material in whatever way works best for you. You can do flashcards. You can do where you have to write out the answer, matching, or even take tests. With the matching, you sometimes have graphics, other times words, and you had to match the two that go together. It's also timed, and you can try to beat yourself. This also sparks the competition within yourself or others using the Quizlet program. The Quizlet app lets you search through hundreds of packets that other people have already put together on topics you'll be learning. Or you can also create your own, like I did. You can see here, digestion, blood, heart, and respiratory were all done by me. These are things I wanted to remember in the way I learn. I want to show you a really cool thing I found on the internet called Crash Course. It's this guy who talks really, really fast, but he gives you the same information you're learning in class in a different way. And it's going to help you understand maybe a little deeper what's going on. Hank Green uses bright colors, graphics, moving pictures, and stories to help you learn and engage different parts of your brain. Next, I have a sample of one of his videos.
Is to maintain that same kind of pressure gradient by generating high hydrostatic pressure to pump blood out of the heart while also creating low pressure to bring it back in. That gradient of force is what we mean when we talk about blood pressure. It's basically a measure of the amount of strain your arteries feel as your heart moves your blood around. More than 5 liters of it at about 60 beats per minute. That's about a...
Coloring and color coding helped me to paint mental images that later I was able to recall during quizzes or exams. You'll be given diagrams throughout the class. One of the things I did was color them. Not necessarily true to form colors, but by coloring them, I would remember later, oh yeah, this atrium was this color and this is what it did. Flashcards are important for you to make to help you study. One thing it does is help with repetition, which builds those neural pathways in your brain. You also can pull them out quickly if you only have a few minutes. To wrap it up, remember that your brain is pretty cool. Through repetition, coloring, coding, flashcards, using Quizlet in all its different functions, watching Crash Course videos, asking lots of questions, and allowing your curiosity to run away, you can start building those neural pathways. Good luck this semester. You can do it. Find out what works for you. Try new things. And best of all, remember to stay curious.